stipulate that murder was done here. Therefore, these photographs have no remaining probative value.
This is not just murder. This is a case of mutilation and torture.
The only reason the prosecution wants to show these gory pictures to the jury is shock appeal.
That is not true,
They
Your
should be
Honor.
excluded.
They clearly
Absolutely.
identify the heinous nature of the crime, and they connect the defendant, who was found covered in blood, to the crime scene.
Judicial.
I beg to differ.
Beg all you want. I don't.
Counsel, please. The photographs are in, Mr. Vale. Now, would you two like a recess so you can carry on this discussion in private?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but this is too much. Next thing you know, he'll be objecting if we want to bring in the murder weapon.
Well, now that she brings it up. This is a public building.
Excuse me, Mr. Vale. Would you sign this for me?
You got something for me?
Yeah. There's nothing cataloged at the downtown branch under the numbers B32156, but I don't think the B is a B. I think it's an 8. I think the knife slipped. 832156.
Thomas Jefferson? I don't think he did it.
All right, well, I'm not going to be much happier with this. A list of the Archbishop's charities and his foundation's investments. Nothing startling here except for how many there are.
What was he doing with the South Riverdale? Pull that up. Yeah, the investors. Shaughnessy. That's Joy Pinero's neighborhood.
Aaron Stampler repeatedly stabbed at the Archbishop's chest, his genitals, his eyes.
They don't want you to hear that the Archbishop made investments on behalf of the Roman Catholic Church, and that those investments resulted in huge losses to some very, very powerful people. They don't want you to hear about the 20 death threats this year alone that the Archbishop received prior to his death. And they really don't want you to hear about their theory of motive. Why is that? Very simple. They don't have one.
And what was the result of the bloodstain analysis done on them?
The result of the analysis proved to be human blood, matching the blood type and DNA characteristics of Archbishop Rushman.
What do the bloody footprints surrounding the body tell you?
The killer left a pattern of bloody footprints around the area of the struggle, as indicated by the spread of blood through the room.
All right, yes or no, Inspector? Could there have been a third person in the Archbishop's quarters that morning?
There is no evidence to suggest that.
Oh, but there's no evidence to prove there wasn't.
No.
And after the struggle, what happened then?
Well, analysis suggests that the killer was startled during the mutilation and ran from the bedroom down the stairs.
Is it possible, Inspector, that the real killer, third person, who maybe was smart enough not to tramp a whole freeway of blood through the whole place here, couldn't this third person have placed the defendant's prints on the knife while he was passed out?
Mr. Vale, anything is possible.
He tried to defend himself, and that explains the cuts on the hands and the forearms.
Doctor, isn't it a fact that you can't be sure whether more than one person inflicted these 78 stab and incised wounds?
That's true, Counselor. It could have been more than one person, but I doubt it.